All right, for problem 16, it is on the homework. It's the same wording, so I need you to try and go through and tell me if it's growth or decay and by how much the yearly rate is changing. 17, graph, because of the absolute values, it will make a V shape. Take out the vertex, -1, +3, -1, +3, and the slope in front is just a 1. There's nothing there, so it goes up 1/1 in both directions. The y-intercept is 0, 4, and there's no x-intercepts. We have a +3, nothing is out here, which means there's 0, nothing. Over 3, up nowhere. My slope in front, there's nothing there, so it's going to go +1 in both directions, which means my y-intercept is 0, 3, and my x-intercept is 3, 0. (19) My vertex is -4, -2. My slope is a 1 in front, so it's going to go up 1/1. My y-intercept is 0, 2, and my x-intercepts are -2 and -6. Take out my vertex, -3, nothing's there, 0, -3, 0. My slope in front is a 1. If it had been negative, it would have gone down, but because it's positive, it goes up. My y-intercept is 0, 3, and my x-intercept is -3, 0. 21, it says consider the function x squared and the constant k equals 2. So we're just looking at x squared and k is 2 and we're plugging them in. So it's saying, what if we add x squared and 2 together? What would that look like? So it wants us to graph it. So if you want to, you can make a table and just plug numbers in. 0. 0 squared. You know what? I'm just going to do it down here so you can know what it looks like. 0 squared plus 2 is 2. Plug in a 1. 1 squared should be 3. Plug in a 2, which would be 4 plus 6. Now I want to check what negative numbers will do, which will be a 3 and a 6. So I plot them. 0 up 2, 1 up 3, 2 up 6, -1 up 3, -2 up 6. So there's my f of x plus k. Now it wants me to put it in the fractions with the x. So whatever x I have to add 2 to it. So I have x squared is my equation. Wherever there's an x, I have to say that it's plus 2. And then I leave whatever is happening to it alone. Alright, now I can make a table, or you can use vertex form. I'm going to plug in -1, -2, 0, 1, 2. -1 makes it a 1. 1 squared is 1. -2 plus 2 is 0. 0 squared is 0. 0 plus 2 is 2. 2 squared is 4. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 squared is 9. That's just getting bigger. So I need to check what happens if I make it. Actually, let's plot those. -1, up 1. -2, 0. 0, up 4. Hold on. -1, up 1. -2, 0. 0 squared, 2 squared is 4. Over 1, up 9. Alright, so it's going down. Alright, let's check and see what happens when I plug a -3 in then. That would mean -1, which would make it a 1. Haha, so now it's going down and it begins to go back up. We know that the pattern's 1, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 2 graphs. Right, 22. We have k is 3, and here's our function. It wants us to multiply k times x squared minus 6x minus 2. So we have to distribute it in. And then you just graph it. So you can make a table, or you can use standard form. I'm going to use standard form. I'm going to plug it in. 3 times 3 squared minus 18 times 3 minus 6. That's way off my graph. And then it would go up 3 over 3, up 3 over 3. So that's off my graph. So you can just leave it. And now it just wants you to multiply the x by k. So I would have, when I multiply the x by k, so multiply the x by 3, we'd get a 3x. We'd get a 3x here minus 2. So I just put a 3x for all of the x's. I put them together. Put 3 x's in. 3 squared is 9x squared minus 18x minus 2. Graph again, or just find the vertex. Over 2a. Plug it in to find the y. Will that fit on the graph? No, it won't fit on the graph. Leave it off. So just find the vertex.